Welcome to another episode of Hugo Smokes. I'm your host Hugo, and today I'm going to be smoking and reviewing the Dunbarton Tobacco Trust Sobremesa Brulee in a 5x52 Robusto format. And this here is an Ecuadorian Connecticut shade top shelf leaf over San Andres Mexico binder over fillers from Nicaragua. And this cigar here came way of Mr. Cigar Collective himself in a bomb he sent over a while back. Slowly but surely chipping at it. Smoked several from that bomb already, including a lot of Dumbartons, which is one of Peter's favorite. But I haven't tried many, so I'm excited for this one here. I'm going to be smoking this one, the blue, and the wasabi. I'm sorry, the wagasi. I always get those mixed up, man. It's in my hand and I can't get it out anymore. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this nice, silky, claro color wrapper. Which has a little bit of prominent veins, but pretty smooth in general. Nice double cap there. And nicely packed foot. And how can we not forget about the very nice and ornate band on this bad boy, which has the DTT logo there. It has a very nice crown there on all the Brulees, I believe. Not very much aromas coming off of the wrapper, just like earthy. Let's go ahead and use the straight cut for this one. Because it's a 52 gauge. Alright, let's see the cold draw. Very nice cold draw. Like perfect amount of resistance on it. Just getting really earthy notes from it. Damp. It literally tastes like dirt, which is good because that means it's really rich earth coming from, right? So let's go ahead and light it up and see what we get. Oh, remove the footband, Hugo. Got too excited there. Alright, right off of the start, very earthy tones on this Connecticut. A little bit of bitterness on the finish. And if I'm not mistaken, the tip is a little bit sweet. At least to me. I don't know if that's the case. I didn't do any research on this other than what the leaves are comprised of. But it could very well be. I believe the wasabi, the wagasi, has a very sweetened tip, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and see what the retrohale is all about. Very nice, super smooth retrohale. A little bit of sting. I would say like a 2 at the most on the sinus. But there's a very nice sweet confectionery note coming through the retrohale that just really amplified the palate as well. It's very nice. I'm not sure what it is yet. Kind of like I could just describe it now as like a bready note, but it's really nice. Yeah, very nice start to this Brulee. Let me go ahead and smoke this down past the first third, and I'll be back for my first update. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the first third of the Sobremesa Brulee. As you can see, the construction is immaculate on this bad boy. Look at that burn line. It's like razor sharp, stacked ash. It's like really white, which means great quality tobacco is what I hear. And still getting a decent amount of smoke. I believe the smoke production was a lot bigger when I lit up. Decreased a little bit, but that's fine. I probably need to ash this cigar. So this cigar started off very, very, very well balanced, medium plus body, in my opinion. Just getting a slurry of tasting notes, bitterness, earth, some sweetness on the retrohale as well. Now here at the end of the first third, the profile kind of simmered down a little bit. Mainly just getting a little bit of bitterness, some sweetness on the long finish, which is, I believe it's like a nutty note, maybe almond. It's way in the background, so I can't really dissect it, but I want to say it's almond. Somewhere along the first third, when I was getting all those notes, also got like a herbal, kind of like a tea note, which was pretty cool. But that note died down now. So just mainly getting like a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of sweetness, some earthy tones. So let me go ahead and continue smoking this down past the second third, and I'll be back for my next update. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the second third of this Brulee. As you can see, the construction continues to be immaculate. The ash is nice and stacked. Great burn line. There's a little split here in the wrapper, but it's not influencing the draw or the performance of the cigar at all. It's breathing very nice here on the second third. All right, so there's been a complete change in profile here, almost like a 180. The retrohale sting increased. It ramped up so much, like a 8 out of 10. It almost made a tear come out of my eye. However, there's no pepper on the palate. It's only on the retrohale. Well, I'll take that back. There's like white pepper lingering on the palate, but on the retro, it's just an intense pepper on the retrohale. The flavor profile on the palate itself is mainly a little bit of bitterness, which is kind of awkward because this blend was created to differ from the typical ordinary Connecticut profile that's grassy, bittery. But that's just my palate. So that sweetness that was coming in on the first third, it's now developed into a nutty sweetness for sure. And it kind of increased now. It kind of took over the profile as well. On the retrohale, getting that pepper, a little bit of the sweetness, and still a little bit of earth on the retrohale only, not on the palate. But nevertheless, it became a very interesting profile now. I was kind of worried when the second third started. I thought it was going to be just like a boring profile, but it's kept me on my toes. So I'm excited to see what the last third has in store for me. Let me go ahead and smoke this down as far as I can, and I'll be back for my final update and closing thoughts on the Sobremesa Brulee. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the Sobremesa Brulee. As you can see, the construction continues to be immaculate. Razor sharp burn line in my opinion. Actually a little bit wavy there, but it's a great construction cigar. However, here at the last third, the retrohale sting increased dramatically. It's at the top. It's like 10 out of 10. It's very potent. I seriously was not expecting that from this cigar, just because I kind of heard rumors that it was a very mild smoke, but in my opinion it's been increasing in intensity since the beginning. As far as the notes on the palate, getting lots of pepper. There's still that nice sweet nutty note, which makes the smoke a little bit creamy, which is nice. Some earthy tones as well. On the retrohale, getting that earthy tone as well, some nuttiness. And I can say that somewhere probably at the end of the second third, or maybe in the middle, continuing through the end of the cigar, there's a considerable amount of nicotine, because I'm feeling it now. You can feel the buzz. Yeah, so definitely this cigar is now full bodied here at the end. The cigar's been smoking for exactly an hour and a half, and the price point on this cigar is around $14 to $15, depending if you buy a single, a 5-pack, or a box of 13. So the final verdict on this cigar is, I'm gonna say it's a 5-pack. It's my initial impression on this cigar. I need to smoke another one or two to see if I get the same experience, right? So yeah, that's all I have for now. If you smoked this cigar before, let me know your thoughts on it. Like I said, I have the other two in line, the blue and the Wagasi. So we'll see how those perform. Thank you, Peter Cigar Collective, for giving me the opportunity to try the cigar, and looking forward to trying the other two in this line. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.